As we know, to position the design in 60 embroidery, all we need to do is click to select the design, then click and hold to drag the design into its new position. If I position the mouse pointer over the bottom right corner, notice that the pointer changes to a double-headed arrow. This means that I can now click and hold and then drag the corner handles in or out to resize the design. When I do this, you can see the top left corner stays in the same place and the rest of the design is stretched to fit the bounding selection rectangle. If I now release the left mouse button with the design still selected and right-click, select Properties of the design, I can now see the size of the design, and by that is a percentage. This is the percentage of size increase from the original size. You can see that the width and height have been disproportionately resized, so this is what we call a free resize. To show you, I use the lower right selection handle. It's worth remembering that you can use any of the handles. For instance, if I place the design to line up with the center, and I want it larger, all on the left side of the center line, I can just pull the design out by using the top or bottom selection handles. The static point is always the opposite corner to the one you're working on. That can be seen better if we rotate the design, and then resize. You can see it is the opposite side that remains in the same position. We can of course constrain the resize to do a proportional resize by pressing and holding the Control key before you click the corner handles. Now if I do a right click and look at the properties, we can see that the percentage for the height and width are the same. Another way that you may want to resize a design is by using the center of the design as the stationary or fixed point rather than one of the corners. To do this, press and hold the Shift key before you click the corner handles. As when using the fixed point resize mode, I can resize in proportion by using the Control key. So if I now press and hold down both the Control and the Shift key and then the resize, the design resizes with the fixed point in the middle of the design and in proportion. You may have noticed that when I press the Shift key, the cursor changed to a hand for a moment. This is because the Shift key, when combined with a mouse click, puts the program into a pan mode. Pan mode enables you to move around the work area as if you are physically moving it. If I place my cursor in the work area, press and hold the Shift key, as soon as I click and hold the left mouse button, the cursor changes to the hand. Now if I move the mouse without releasing the left mouse button, I can move around the design. As with many functions in the 60 embroidery system, there is always another way to do things. The same effect as panning using the mouse and Shift can be achieved by going to the Overview window on the Design panel. Click and hold down the left mouse button, the pan hand icon then appears and you can move around the work area.